Happy 2014 to you all. Hello Virgo, this is your astrology forecast for 2014 and also applies if you're Virgo rising or you have a Virgo moon. This year starts off with a big supermoon in Capricorn on the 1st of January. It's a powerful month, January altogether, and this new moon for you Virgos is in your 5th house. It's joining Pluto. And as well, we've got Venus there, retrograde, for the whole month of January. So it's a very powerful aspect happening all in your 5th house. This is the house of romance, Virgos. It could bring a new romance into your life. It could bring more children, more young people into your life. It's a wonderful time for looking at what gives you pleasure. Also, to look at your unique talents, your abilities. This 5th house is the house of creativity, of doing things that you enjoy. And with Venus retrograde there, it's a wonderful time to reconsider maybe the things that you enjoyed as a child. Maybe you could take that up again. Maybe you could even earn a living from it. Maybe you could start a business from something that you love. With Pluto there, this Pluto wants you to go very deeply and examine what you enjoy. What turns you on? What makes you excited? That's why this 5th house is the house of romance, because it's the house of excitement, of passion, of doing what you love. So this new moon for you, this supermoon, is going to give you an opportunity to maybe put some structure into your life of the things that you love, so that when you wake up in the morning, you're doing what you love for a living, rather than doing what you do just for money. So this Pluto, along with the retrograde Venus and the moon, is going to make you deeply look at that and think about that, and also maybe restructure your day and your time to make time for the things that you really enjoy. And if you don't know what you're really passionate about, because a lot of people don't, then it's time to examine it, to look at it, to start making a list of the things that you enjoy, to start seeing what keeps repeating itself. This will help you to get in touch with your passion. Now, we've got Mars, planet of energy, in your 2nd house for 7 months. It's there until the 26th of July. Very unusual, but the reason for that, look, we've got to see, Mars is turning lights on and off, everything's happening. And it's in your 2nd house of money. So, Virgos, time to be assertive financially. Time to go for what you want, time to really push ahead, to make more money, to look at ways of making a passive income. Now Mars goes retrograde between the 1st of March to the 19th of May. So that's going to give you an opportunity to reevaluate how you deal with money. Are you good at budgeting? Do you need to rearrange any debts that you might have? How are you using money? Are you being too precipitous with your spending? Or are you being too careful and not allowing yourself to spend when it's necessary? You're not spending on your needs. Are you not spending enough on maybe electricity to keep warm if it's cold? It's a time to look at your difference between your needs and your wants. And make sure that you've got a clear outline between the two, because during that Mars retrograde, it's an opportunity to take your foot off the accelerator pedal, because you are very busy Virgo, busy, busy bee, and especially in your mind, but take your foot off the accelerator pedal and re-examine your finances, re-examine your values about what's important to you now for this coming year. Because during the retrograde, you may feel frustrated as though your energy is not moving forward. It's because it's a time to reevaluate how you use energy, and that when it goes direct again on the 19th of May, then you can motor forward, but maybe with a new way of using your energy that's much more effective. Maybe you're going to start working smarter rather than harder. So that's the thing to consider really with this Mars in your 2nd house for 7 months. So, as I said, 1st month of the year, January, very powerful month. We've got 3 powerful months this year, January, April and October. So let me now move on to April, and just to let you know, I've listed all the important dates coming up this year, and they'll be shown at the end of the video. So don't worry if you're getting a little confused, everything will be shown to you later on. So April is the time of lunar and solar eclipses. On April 14th to the 15th, we've got a lunar eclipse at 25 degrees Libra, so it's joining this Mars retrograde at the time. And on April 28th and 29th, we've got a full moon solar eclipse at 8 degrees of Taurus here up in your 9th house. So the houses getting activated by these eclipses for you are going to be your 2nd house of finance. Again, this could mean money coming to you, it could be money going from you. But more than likely, it's about you looking at your finances clearly, carefully, looking at what's important to you and prioritizing things. Rather than trying to do too many things, just prioritize and try not to take on too much. Take things a step at a time. Then you'll be using these vibrations of the Mars and the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, sorry, in a very positive way. And the solar eclipse up in your 9th house from the 28th, 29th of April is going to be a wonderful opportunity for you to look at how you learn things. Do you need to look at maybe studying something new, studying something different? Maybe it's a time to look at developing all this creative ability that you've got, but also studying something so that you can maybe retrain and then end up doing something that you enjoy more, which will make you a lot more money as well in the long run. So all these things tie in very beautifully astrologically for you, Virgo. And the other important thing about April is that we get the exact square between Uranus in your 8th house and Pluto going on in your 5th house. Give or take a week or two either way, but still it's exact and it's powerful. And again, affecting you here with your creative energies, your unique abilities. Virgos, each of you has something that's unique that you bring to the table. No two astrologers are the same, no two doctors are the same, no two lawyers are the same. What is your unique selling point? What is your unique difference? That's what's being called for from you here. And with the square to Uranus in your 8th house, well, that's a wake-up call maybe to any joint finances you've got into or are thinking of getting into. And it's also a wake-up call with anything connected with taxes, insurance, a mortgage. Somebody may help you financially, or you may end up helping somebody else. Jupiter, planet of good fortune, in your 11th house until the 17th of July. So first 7 months, great time for expanding your social circle, for getting out and about, for meeting new people. It's important to set some good goals for yourself, goals that motivate you, that you feel excited about. This Jupiter energy there will help you with that. After that, when Jupiter comes into your 12th house, it's often a very fortunate position for Jupiter. So listen to quiet messages coming to you, the quietness when you get away from all your everyday life. There's some intuitive information coming to you, maybe from other planets, other spacecraft, other places, other vibrations. Be open to it. Be open to new things, especially as well with the eclipse happening in your 9th. Be open to information coming to you differently than before. New ways, and it could be very helpful, could drive you onto this higher vibration that we're all wanting to go towards as we go into this age of Aquarius, which is all about vibrations, the sign Aquarius being the actual air waves. And then, as I said, October is another powerful month. On October the 8th, we've got a lunar eclipse in Aries, joining here the Uranus. And we've got a solar eclipse on the 23rd of October at 0 degrees of Scorpio, here joining Saturn. So, powerful aspects here, as I mentioned, with anything to do with finance, joint finances. And here, this full moon solar eclipse joining Saturn in your 3rd house. Now, Saturn's been there for a while and he's going to stay there until December the 24th of this year. So pretty much all year, Saturn in your third house. It's a wonderful time for doing some structured study, serious study. It's a wonderful time for networking, for business. Anything that involves a business slant to it is excellent with Saturn there. And the moon there waking you up to connections that you have. We've all got connections, but maybe we don't use those connections well. Maybe there's people you can help with connections and networks, and maybe there's people that can help you. But this is going to give you a structure, a way of making it work for you. Could be very powerful, dear Virgos. And then on December the 15th, we get again another exact square between Uranus and Pluto happening. And of course, we've still got the overall vibrations, at least for the first few months of this year, until Jupiter changes sign in July. But this grand cross still happening in the heavens. And for you Virgos, it's all about your money, your finance, how you deal with your own money and other people's money and resources. And it's also about your creative energy and setting new goals and having more of a social life, which I do see for you this year. Lots of opportunities for more social, for more romance, and for more connecting with people on a deeper, deeper level. So I thank you for listening, for subscribing, for sharing, for commenting. And if you'd like me to look at your chart in more detail, I'd be delighted to do so. I wish you a very happy 2014. Bye for now.